Welcome back, everybody. It's been a little while. We have been completely froze out, sub-degrees, sub-zero temperatures, whatever you want to call it. Just a serious deep freeze for months now. Months, plural. It's just been crazy. We had a couple feet of snow. I got a mountain range on this side of me, a mountain range on that side of me. And yeah, all the snow is going fast and fast because we had a couple days 40 and 50 degrees, 62 today. So as you can imagine, this river is swollen like crazy. It's up to the top of the culvert again. But I'll give you guys a peek. Only got a couple weeks left of season, so I'm trying to get some of these other nuisance property beaver trapping done before I got to move on to other places. But I like to get these done during season if I can, because I know the fur is still pretty good. There's been some confusion out there that I want to clear up. There's eyeballs watching me now thinking that I'm doing something illegal that I'm not. And there's no discrimination for a lot of these people between a nuisance trapper in the state of Vermont and what would be considered a hobby or a fur trapper. So there's a big difference between the two. I won't go into a bunch of details. Most of you know what the differences are. But I did get 3 drowners out so far. I'm down here on this double crossover where, if you guys have been following along years past, and this year Chase caught a beaver up here just before the freeze up, where that double crossover is for the otter, and the beaver go across there. Still not sure why they cross right there when there's a perfect spot down there by the bridge to go, but for whatever reason they picked this spot. And as long as they're using it, I'm trying to keep them out of that big culvert. This is a main river. It's one of the main rivers in my area. And if they back this up, it affects the valley below, it affects the valley up above. Everything's flooding already without having dams in here and whatnot. And they're causing a bunch of property damage. So anyway, oh boy. Well, that one's still frozen solid, but we got a flat tail over, and this one looks like another, maybe a 2-year-old. I'll pull him up here and give you a look. Anyway, just so you guys can recall where I'm at, this is that crossover. That's where the otters had been balling everything up. You can still see some of the fish scales scat and vomit and whatever else they do up here when they roll up. But crossover there, crossover right here, and like I said, there's a flat tail in that one, so I got to pull that one up and take a look and get it reset. But that water's come up multiple feet. It's just going to keep rising for the near future until all this snow comes off, and hopefully we don't get a bunch of rain right behind it. And then we're going to have some serious flooding issues. But let me get him pulled up here real quick. All right, well, we got him out, got it reset, and pretty good beaver. Well, I hate to think that that's a 2-year-old. It's a pretty good sized 2-year-old if it is, but it's borderline. Still, one more nuisance beaver out of here. And I'm going to say that's pushing small adult, but been a little while since I've looked at one. Like I said, we've been frozen for a few months. So anyway, moving on. And I got a couple more sets I want to make along the way. And then tomorrow I'll have half a dozen or 8 sets to check, and hopefully we'll get some more. But thanks for tuning in. I'm going to try to get my GoPro working again. It would not work in the cold. Tried using it when I was out with Chase ice fishing, and it just would not stay on. Or, as I said before, try to find a tripod for my phone, one way or the other. Try to get you guys some better footage of actual sets and things like that. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Remember that Jesus loves you, and so do I.